It's day 4 here on the channel, Adventurous Ones, as we're still celebrating Star Wars week here on the channel. And now, it's time to check out the comic book version of Luke Skywalker from Star Wars, Heir to the Empire. Welcome to the toy review. It's time we get started. Welcome back, Adventurous Ones, for another unboxing and review. I'm your host, as always, the master of all multiverses, and the reason why they've turned into absolute and total shitfest. In this universe, I'm not sorry for it, but you're welcome. Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe, at your services. And on this episode, we are now checking out the Black Series comic book version of Luke Skywalker from Heir to the Empire. One of the best sequel trilogy things that should have been the actual sequel trilogy we got. Okay? Heir to the Empire is fan-freaking-tastic story. I mean, it starts off telling you that the remnants of the Republic has taken over the Coruscant. They're now trying to re-govern the galaxy without the Imperial rule and everything in between it. And Luke is having a hard time finding his place, if you will. I mean, it seems like he feels like the Last Jedi, okay? But he's not the Last Jedi. He's thinking of starting the Jedi Order over again and everything. But he doesn't know where to begin. Meanwhile, an enemy of the Republic and a strategic mind, if you will, okay, known as Grand Admiral Thrawn, has brought together the remnants of the Empire and stuff, and has started a galactic war against the New Republic. And basically, strategically, he's doing it little by little. He's not going out and saying, okay, I'm going to destroy this planet first and then do this. No, he's literally strategically leading into what will be the final showdown. And meanwhile, Leia is pregnant with twins. The Jatson and Gina, okay, who we don't hear about until Dark Force Rising. I believe it's Star Wars Dark Force Rising or The Last Command is when the twins are born. Either way, the Heir to the Empire trilogy is the most fan-freaking-tastic trilogy ever. And people say to this day, instead of the sequel trilogy we got from Disney and stuff, this should have been the sequel trilogy we deserved. Okay? In a way, you already know how I feel about the sequel trilogy in certain movies and stuff. Okay? But Heir to the Empire is the very first one I ever read, very first novel I ever read of Star Wars after the original trilogy novels. Okay? And the go-between stuff that they did. And Shadows in the Empire. Shadows in the Empire, one of my personal favorites. Love that book. Love that story. And Heir to the Empire trilogy became my best favorite because it had so much going on. We learned about Palpatine having someone called his the Hand of Palpatine, okay, and it was not Vader. It was not Vader at all. It was a girl named Mara Jade, and she did everything for him. She assassinated, she infiltrated, did spy work and all that kind of stuff. Her last mission before Palpatine bit the dust in Return of the Jedi was to kill Luke Skywalker. However, Jabba the Hutt found out who the hell she was and stuff and what she was doing there and kicked her ass out before she could complete her mission. So, a lot of craziness happened. Anyways, let's get this guy out of the box and show you what he's all about. First things first, just like before with the droids Boba Fett here and stuff, we got the open box thing and stuff, that this is basically like saying, okay, this is the book. You're opening up the book or the comic book, and here it is right here. Then we got nice little writing here on here talking about Luke and the little creature that he comes with, which, by the way, this thing can stop anyone from using the Force. This little creature here, known as the Usulamari, yeah, Usulamari, yeah, god dang it, I can't say words. It can stop anyone from using the Force. So it's got some kind of a Force block on it and stuff, or in its scales or something, okay? And Grand Admiral Thrawn in the comic and the novel uses this to repel the Force against Master Sabaoth, Joruus Sabaoth. Anyways, time to get him out of the package. First things first, show you the side panel here. Show the other side panel here, which is panels from the comic itself. Just writing on the back, and that's it. Okay, now we're gonna get this guy out of the box. Now I'm trying to remember how to get this guy out of the box. Was it top wise or bottom wise? I think it's bottom wise. Yeah, alright. We're gonna get this guy. Oh, hang on. Okay, hang on. We're trying to take him out and we can't. Baby knife has got to cut in here because it's taped. There we go. Alright. The usual junk that's unnecessary, if you will, slides right out of the box. And as for the box, see you later. Goodbye. Plastic thing shows here in the tray. Luke's lightsaber, the Usulamari. Little figure, which I believe can attach to Grand Admiral Thrawn, so we're going to try that, because he's coming up in our 5th day of Star Wars week here on the channel. So get ready for that one. And there's Luke's lightsaber. Now, just like all the other lightsabers and stuff, you can remove the blade, so you can have it where Luke just attached the lightsaber to himself, or put it back in there. Small peg now, and you gotta be careful when you're doing this, because if it breaks, it's broken forever. You can't take it out of the lightsaber. There's no way to get it out. There we go. And last but not least, Luke Skywalker, which, believe it or not, this is actually a repaint. This is actually another repaint. Here we go. Of his Dagobah outfit. His Dagobah training outfit that he was wearing and stuff. This is actually a repaint of that. You can tell by the boots and the legging area here and stuff, where it's all wrinkled and everything. Plus the shirt itself. Okay? So this is actually a repaint of that Empire Strikes Back Black Series Luke. Anyways, arm articulation allows him to go all the way up like that. Back down again. Round 360. Shoulder articulation is a bit wonky because there's no butterfly joint on this. Like I said, this is a repaint of the Dagobah training Luke Skywalker. Now, ab crunch, or torso crunch, if you will, only lets him lean down about that far, lean back about that far. So you want him to look up, he's looking up. Put it down like that. Head articulation allows him to go all the way around 360. And it is on a ball joint, which I cannot get. We're not going to attempt to take the head off. It don't want to take off. It don't want to come off. We're not going to attempt to take it off. So it can go around and look up about that far, down about that far, thanks to the ball joint inside. It can go around 360 like I showed you, side to side, and everything else in between. Leg articulation is double knee jointed, so he can kick back, but he can only kick back about this far due to the fact that of the pant legging, the way it's wrinkled in there and stuff. Now he does have boot swivel, so he can move his legs and his foot area into a different position if you want. Toe articulation or foot articulation allows him to kick back about that far. Then up again. Legs can spread apart about that far. And back again, just like that. Now, does he also have leg swivel? He does. He has leg swivel. So you can position him in different ways if you want to. Alright. Now, arm articulation in the elbow joint is very stiff. So we gotta be careful when pulling this and stuff, because it's got that usual plastic in between there and stuff, that thin plastic and everything, because Luke's not that muscular to begin with. So, alright. Now, let's get him positioned here. Stand up. And go from there. There's his lightsaber, which we're going to put in his hand. Which is interesting because he has a trigger hand for a gun. But that's because, like I said, this is a repaint of the Empire Strikes Back figure of Luke in his Dagobah training outfit. Just like that. Now almost got it in there. There we go. And the problem is, I'm going to take the blade out. That way I can position this better. There we go, just like that. Just like that. And there you go. Luke Skywalker from Heir to the Empire. Now, much like the exclusive version of our Boba Fett guy here and stuff, he was only exclusive. He was only exclusive to certain areas and stuff like that when he first was released. The comic book versions of these box set comic book versions and stuff like that of characters from how they looked in the comics or how they were from the Heir to the Empire Trilogy and so on and so forth. Okay, they came just like that, you know, in these box-like book format and stuff. Were they worth $30? No. In some cases, that, you know, if there's one that came with extra accessories or something like that, maybe. But in the case of Luke Skywalker here and just his, you know, lightsaber and this little Ysalamiri creature and stuff, it just no, it doesn't apply to it being worth a $30 price tag and stuff. And to me, where I got mine, it was not on Hasbro Pulse or anywhere else. I got mine on eBay for $15. So, and mine was just to be kept in the box and stuff. I wasn't going to ever open it. But I said that after I looked up and seen how much it's actually selling for now and stuff, I says, it's not, even if I wanted to sell the damn thing, it's not worth anything hardly. So, because it's a repaint of the Empire Strikes Back Amazon exclusive Jedi training Luke. Okay, because you could tell it's a complete repaint and stuff. Like I said, from the shirt to the leg articulations here and stuff, the pants themselves, they're not Jedi Luke's pants, you know, they're not Jedi Knight Luke pants and stuff from Return of the Jedi and everything. These are him in his, like a black version of his Dagobah training outfit. Okay, now comparison wise, how's he stack up? Oh, damn it. Well, there went Revan, thanks to this stupid cloth thing getting caught. Be right back. Now, I got Revan back up on the table. Ugh, annoying. This is how Boba Fett stacks up to Luke. Now, Luke is coming across as a bit shorter than he was in the fighting Boba Fett in Return of the Jedi. So I don't know if it's a articulation thing, or if it's because they did a more size-accurate Luke to compare to Boba Fett. I just don't know. Okay, but he stands taller than Luke. Now, I'm going to put you back where you were. We're going to take and do Galen I almost said Galen Erso. Good job, Joe. Galen Merrick here from The Force Unleashed. And in the Force Unleashed video game, by the way, if he goes to the dark side and at the end of the game, and he goes to the dark side, and then, you know, so on and so forth, okay, he will become a new version of Darth Vader and stuff, and he does try to kill Luke in their version of The Empire Strikes Back. So it's like, whoo, yeah. Anyways, here he stacks up him a little, like I said, a little bit on the shorter side. So we're going to get that one out of the way now. And last but not least, here he is with Darth Revan. Now, once again, Luke is shorter to these guys for some damn reason. I don't know if it's because of an articulation thing, or if it's because of the whole size accurate, you know? Who knows? Alright, well, we're going to get these guys back where they belong, you know? And put that one back. Back. Like that. And then we'll put you back here. In fact, I'm going to put Boba Fett just right here. Keep him out of the way. Because otherwise you can't see the figure we're reviewing. Anyways, worth it? Not worth it? Is it one of those that you heard about and you decide just to pass on it for now? Or is it one of those that you, like me, waited until it showed up on eBay for a better price than $30? Let's hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss on anything we still got coming up on this channel in 2026. There's always going to be more on the way. You never know what's on the channel unless you hit the bell and set it to all. And if you want to be a part of our May giveaway that's going on right now for your chance to win a $10 gift card of your choice, head over to that video right now. It's up on the channel. Follow the rules of it and enter the hashtag road to 1K. Okay? Because after that, you got till May 28th, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because once it hit May 29th, I'm taking all names, collecting them, finding out who followed the rules and everything. Do they got contact information on their YouTube page? And so on. Okay, then we film the duck race to have it up on the channel May the 30th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to be a part of these things, you need to get moving and make sure you follow the rules of the giveaway. Anyways, until the next unboxing, till the next Luke, are you sure you're the right height review? Peace out. May the Force be with all of you. And every last one of y'all have a safe, lovely, and beautiful week out there. Take care of yourselves, your family, your friends, your pets, loved ones in general. Be smart out there, people. Your brains are more than just zombie chow, okay? Use your heads. Don't listen to stupid idiots that are going to get you badly hurt or 6 feet in the ground forever, alright? Get home safely to the people that love and care about you the most. Every single chance you have, let them know how much you love and care for them in return. Until then, take care. God bless to all of you out there. Please remain safe. We'll see you all later.